Good morning. How are you guys? I hope that you guys are okay. It is day 4 of our distance learning, and so I just wanted to come on and give you guys some updates. I hope that you went and got breakfast and lunch on yesterday. It looked really good. I saw some great pictures there. Um, don't forget that you can get on Mayon, and you can also take an AR test if you log in through Clever. So if you're reading the books, go ahead and write the name and the author down and on your reading log that you should be logging every day. And it's at the very beginning of your packet for this week. Um, and then go back and take the 8-hour test for that book. You want to make sure that you're reading something on your book level. So if you need help with your book level, please give me a phone call. Remember, the telephone number is 409-234-3796. Also, you can get on Education Galaxy that has assignments inside. There's one per week as of right now. If you're in desperate need of internet, your hotspot is still available. You just have to call the school to make arrangements to pick that up with your parents. And of course, don't forget you do have a login for Prodigy. If you don't know that login, you can also reach out to me for your login for that. All right. So on yesterday, I gave you an activity idea was to build a fort. I hope that you built a fort and you slept in it. We built our fort, but it fell as we slept, so that was really fun. And then also an app that you can also download is called Kahoot. You do not have to go to all these different things. I'm just giving you ideas of things to do so that boredom doesn't strike you, okay? I want to send a big shout out to one of your classmates and also my lovely son. Today is his big 10th birthday. So if you hop on the Zoom, even if you don't need help today, just hop on just to tell him happy birthday would be great, because we're stuck in the house and he wasn't able to have a birthday party. So he's a little sad, but we're gonna make it through. You guys, we just have to learn to adjust to this. What the old saying is, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. So we are going to be strong when this all comes out, and I'm missing you guys so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the lesson. I'm gonna go over Tuesdays and a little bit of Wednesday so we can get caught up, okay? All right, so up first is your perimeter assignment. So it gives you this lovely little blueprint of a home. A blueprint is just like the dimensions or the lengths and the widths of each room in a house or a building. Okay. And so they're asking you for the perimeter of each room. So we're going to go over just 2 of those just for time's sake. So the first question is asking you for the perimeter of the kitchen. The perimeter of the kitchen. So if you find the kitchen is right here. And you guys know that when we do perimeter, if nothing else, we can't remember the formula, which is 2 lengths plus 2 widths. Sometimes you're going to have shapes that are not quite a rectangle or a square. So in this case, this is what we call an irregular shape. And with that irregular shape, you would want to, excuse me, this is something that you would like to just add all the sides up. So in this case, all we have to do is add up all the sides. So I'm going to put this down and write out what we need to add up really quickly. So let me show you. I'm sorry. Let me show you. It says 9 feet plus 5 feet plus 3 feet plus 9 feet plus 12 feet plus 14 feet. So we're going to add all of that up. And I'm going to turn. There we go. Let me go a little bit more. There we go. All right. So I'm hoping that you guys can see that. I'm working on getting a stand or something so they can be higher. So if we're going to add 9 plus 5. Hold on 1 second. Plus 5 plus 3 plus 9 plus 12 plus 14, and we add all those good numbers up. I have 9 plus 5 being 14, plus 3 more being 17, plus 9 more being 26, plus 2 more being 28, plus 4 more being 32. And then carry my 3. And then 3 plus the 2 down here makes 5. So it will be 52 feet. 52 feet. Okay, so that's the perimeter for the kitchen. And then next it asks you, what is the perimeter of the bathroom? What is the perimeter of the bathroom? The bathroom is a perfect rectangle. As you can see, it's right here. And remember, the thing that you need to focus on is to label your opposite sides. So here, if this is 5 feet from here to here, this is going to be 5 feet. Okay, so label it 5 feet there. And I'm going to put mine down to right really quick. All right, and then also, if the width is 7 feet here, it's going to be 7 feet here. So just make sure that you're labeling your opposite sides. All right. So then you would just add all of those up. 5 feet plus 7 feet plus 5 feet plus 7 feet. Okay. And then I'm going to look at one that's just a little bit irregular. Let's take a look at I'm looking upside down. We want to take a look at the dining room. There we go. Okay, the dining room right here. You have all the measurements for each side except for this one. So you have to kind of look around. And if you notice the entry hall right here has an exact same length as so the length from here to here is 11 feet. So then also from here to here will be 11 feet. So I will first start off with just looking around each room to make sure that each one room has a side length. And if they don't, then you need to label it. Label it what it's equivalent to. This is equivalent to this. This is equivalent to this. Okay. And so this right here is equivalent to this up here. And then from here to here, it's a matter of adding those two lengths together. Okay. From here to here, that's already covered. If you come over here, from here to here, it's also the same as here to here. Okay. Also, this little bitty line right here, here to here, is equivalent to here to here. So you're labeling it the same that you know. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to skip over the reading. You just need to do your unwrap strategies on that. And make sure that you're reading for your 20 minutes. All right. So this one is titled Measuring Millimeters. And it's just practicing you guys for measuring. So what you want to do is I would take and I would draw a line. It's actually an accident. If you notice on the rulers, the rulers are measured in centimeters. They want you to measure centimeters. So don't disregard this. Your answer is going to be in centimeters, and cm is short for centimeters. Okay, but the easiest thing for you to do is to draw a line from the edge of the pencil down, and then which one is it closer to? Is it closer to, because it said to the directions say to the nearest centimeter. Is it closer to 14 or 15? And you should choose 15. So then we're going to round it to 15 centimeters. Okay. Then the next one, B, you're going to do the same thing. Draw that little line from the edge of that crayon down. And it falls in between 7 and 8. Which one is it closer to? 8. Okay. So that's how you work through those. All right. Next, I'm going to flip over to Wednesday because we have to catch up because today is Thursday. So we're going to do a few of these. So what is this? The wonderful, wonderful long division. Do we know how to do that? Yes. We talk about our division family. We have daddy, mama, sister, brother, Rover, and the chicken. So remember that daddy means to divide. Make sure that you stay lined up with your place value. Mother means to multiply. Sister means to subtract. Brother means to bring down. And then R is to check your remainder. If your remainder is too large after you bring down, it's larger than your divisor, then you are to continue on dividing. Okay, so that means you divide, multiply, subtract, bring down again, and then check that remainder. Is the remainder less than the divisor? If yes, then you keep going. Once you get to the point to where the divisor is not less than, then you know that is less than, I'm sorry. You know that that's the remainder. And then the chicken lets us know that we need to go back and check it. How do we check it? We take our quotient, which is our answer to the division problem, and divide it by the divisor, which is the number that you divided by. I'm sorry, you multiply. I'm getting all mixed up. You take your quotient and you multiply it times your divisor, and you should get your dividend, which was the big number that you were dividing. Okay, so we're going to work through, I'm going to go ahead and work through two of those for you. All right. Got to get my wipes, guys. You know how this goes. So I'm going to kind of reserve some of my wipes, and I'm going to just rip a little piece off. You guys, I really miss you guys, because as I'm working, you know, you guys love to erase the board for me. And so today when I got up, I was like, nobody erased the board. I'm spoiled by you guys and your job duties. Okay. So I'm hoping that you can kind of see this good. All right. So let's get started. The first one says 740 divided by, let me come down some. Divided by 8 is the first one that you should have. Okay. So you need to think about all your multiples of 8. 8 times 1, 8 times 2. Can I divide 8? Can 8 go into 7? No. So I need to scoot over to 74. How many times can 8 go into 74? Well, I know that 8 times 10 is 80. So that's too much. 8 times 9 is 72. So I need to go with that. Now I'm going to put a 0 here for the placeholder because 8 can go into the 7. But now I'm going to put 9 and then multiply. 9 times 8 is 72. Sister says subtract. And I have 2 left. Brother says bring down the 0. And how many? And then I'll check my remainder. My remainder is 20, but my divisor is 8. So then my remainder is too much, so I have to keep dividing. So how many times can 8 go into 20? Let's see. I know that 8 times 3 is 24, so that's too much. So let me go down to 2. 8 times 2 is 16. That's just enough without going over. 2 times 8 is 16. Sister says subtract. And we have 4 left. Is the 4 less than the 8? Yes. Okay, so now we're going to consider the 4a remainder. So we'll have a remainder of 4. And then to go back and check it, you're going to do the 92 times my divisor of 8. 8 times 2 gives me 16. Carry my 1. 8 times 9 gives me 72 plus 1 is 73. Now we're not done there. You have to go back and add. If you have a remainder, go back and add your remainder. So we're going to add the remainder to it. And that equals 740. So then, yes, it checks out. That's the chicken part. And then we're done with that question. Okay. All right. So if you guys, anybody needs help on that, we'll be on its zone. Okay. So you guys can go ahead and try to do your Wednesday's work. And then we'll stop right there. Now, if you want to keep going for Thursday, the page is simple. They just want you to underline the value of the underlying digit. So, for example, they have 4 examples up there for you. They have $14.56. What is the value of the 1? The 1 is in the tens place. So 110 is equal to $10. Here you have $56.35. And they underline the 6. So the 6 is in the ones place. So it's equal to $6. So this one is just working with your place value and almost like you're putting things in expanded form, but you're just looking at the value of it. Okay. So we're going to stop right there today. And I'm going to slide back over. I'm going to stop right there today. And I told you about Kahoot. If you guys need help with your homework, of course, or if you just want to stop by to say hello, every day at 11 o'clock, we will be on Zoom. So be very, very careful in how you hear. On Zoom, you will walk through, you will go to Zoom, you will, in the bottom left corner, you're going to tap the screen. You're going to tap the screen. You're going to tap the screen. In the bottom left corner of your phone or your device, you should be able to enable audio. Enable audio, okay? And then when you enable the audio, we'll be able to hear you. You'll be able to hear us. And then you can hit mute so that I can hear you. And then hit unmute when you want to talk. And then also, if you want to see where we can see you and you can see us, you're going to hit start video. So audio and video are in the bottom left corners, okay? All right, so here is your idea for today if you're bored. Hopefully it will not rain today. You can go for a walk. It doesn't have to be far. We're going to walk from here, my house, to the end of the street, which is a nice little length. And then we're going to come back today if it doesn't rain. If it does rain, you can go read a book to your younger or older siblings, or they can read to you, or you guys can play tic-tac-toe. So there's different things that you can do. And then we want to have our question of the day. The question of the day is, would you rather shrink or would you rather blow up? Would you rather shrink or would you rather blow up? So my answer to that is I would rather shrink. That way I can sneak around and see what my children are doing. Or I can sneak around and sneak into your house and see what you're doing. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do and reading for your 20 minutes. All right. All right. If nothing else, don't forget to send a birthday shout out to DJ on Zoom today. Remember, if you go into Zoom, it is the same meeting ID that I have given you. If you need me to send it to you, please get your parents to send me a text and I'll send it. I'll send it back to you. All right. If nothing else, bye guys, and I'll be calling you today.